Howdy Meeps, Rigaroga here, and I'm going to be playing Rajavihara, which is an actual tabletop puzzly game that you play with little crates and stuff. I don't, I still can't remember what the name of it is, but there was this on Unix and workstations and everything else. There was this game where you'd push and pull crates and things. And I want to call it sokoban, but that's the number game, isn't it? It's something like that name. It's very similar. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I'll have to look it up and try and remember it next time. But I'm gonna play through at least, well, this time I'm gonna play through as many of these as I can over time. But today I am going to open this up, and I'm going to open level 1. So this is a solo campaign and adventure by... Oh, there's a weird little dinghy on the thing. Anyhow, so a solo campaign and adventure by Joe Slack, illustrated by Tristan Rossim. And I did do the unboxing, so if you want to watch me do that and discover it for the first time, I've only opened this level 1, the Thrill Seeker pack, and looked at the components. But there are actually, in addition to level 1, there are another 4 levels after that, plus level X, a secret level. And then, of course, there's all these Thrill Seeker bonus thingy-bobs. And, yeah, so, I mean, let's just dive in, right? And take a look and see. But, so level 1, and we're not going to do the Thrill Seeker. I'm going to need the gem, and I'm going to need my meeple. Thrill Seeker shouldn't really go there. It probably goes there. But that should be all I need for right now. Yeah, so let's go ahead and put this down. And set up our game. Yeah, anyhow, so let's go ahead and open this up and take a look. This is our playboard that we'll be setting up. This is the gem and my meeple. That's me. And then we've got level 1, and then I've got the rule book. So we'll be able to take a look and see what we're able to do. So let's go ahead and open this up, and we're going to pull out all of the blocks for the puzzles. Do I actually want to see that somewhere? Maybe right there. Level 1. I mean, you can see it on the desk. So no entry, it says right here. So no entry. Flip this over and start on the other side. Now the other side was, wait, actually, okay. Anyhow, it would have been like that. I had already looked at it because I did the unboxing. But for the reference card, on floor 1, the regular crate can be stood on and pushed in any direction. Okay, so that's our reference card. So we always have that handy. And then the next thing is 1-1. And this is the puzzle that we're going to be trying to do. And this is where everything's going to get placed. This is where our meeple goes. And then this is the victory condition, is to get that gem. So let's go ahead and set this up. So there's 3 crates there, and there's 2 double crates here. And then there's 2 here, and 2 here. And then the gem goes on top of this one. And then my meeple goes here. Okay, so Oh, that's still not... Here, hold on. Let's adjust this just a little bit more. Okay, so now let's go into the rules. So I read this when I unboxed it, but let's go ahead and read it again. You're adventurer and thrill seeker Virginia Rivers. You've just discovered the ancient palace of Rajavihara, known for its legendary treasures. Of course, if you find them, you'll take them to a museum where they'll be properly cared for and not even think about keeping them for yourself. But you're not the only one who has discovered the palace. Your nemesis, Professor Montalo... Yeah, okay. Sorry, my eyes are really bad, so I had to make sure. Anyhow, your nemesis, Professor Montalo, has beaten you there. Only, he wants more than treasure. He wants to summon the spirits of Rajavihara and take over the world. Relics of Rajavihara is a one-player puzzle-filled adventure game with 50 unique levels to complete. Each floor contains 10 level. Each floor box contains 10 levels with new rules and escalating challenges to overcome. Solve the puzzles, collect ancient treasure, and defeat your nemesis. And we've got our first... So, level setup. Follow these steps to set up the game. Place the game board in front of you. Yeah. Place the level card next to it. Okay, and place the blocks as shown on the level card in the corresponding spaces. If you see a number next to a block, place that number of the same type of block stacked on top of each other. If you see different types of blocks layered on top of each other, make sure to stack them in the order shown. And it gives an example of like 3 different kinds. Place the gem as shown on the level card. The gem is always placed on the top of any blocks in its space. Place your adventurer as shown. If your nemesis is shown, place him as well. You're now ready to play. So on our level card, we've got the level numbers, where the gem goes, blocks placement, adventurer, and our goals. And then nemesis we don't have yet. And we need to double check to make sure that we have everything totally proper. It really does look like we've got that set up correctly. Okay. So, goals. How to play. Each level has 1 or more goals you must accomplish to complete the level and move on to the next one. Usually, you'll need to get the gem. To get the gem, you just need to move into its space. If the gem is on top of a block, you must be able to climb on top of the block to get it. You may not be... that may not be all you need to do. Ranga, I'm recording. Stop. Come here. Ranga. What are you doing? Come here. Come on up. Up, up. Up, up. Come on. Up here. Come on. Up, up. Hi. Yeah. Okay. You gonna be quiet so I can record? You make it hard. You make it so I have to do extra edits. It's really annoying. It takes extra time. Okay, so... that may not be all you need to do. Remember, your nemesis is lurking somewhere in the palace. So here's an example of goals. Get the gem, or defeat nemesis, or destroy blocks. Gameplay. Once you start playing a level, you can take actions in whatever order you like. There are no turns in the game. After you take an action, you can immediately take your next action. However, some actions can't be undone once you perform them. For example, you can push blocks, but you can't pull them. So if you push a block into a corner, that you won't be able to move it out again. If you think you've made a mistake and you can no longer complete the level, you can reset by moving all components back to their starting positions and try again. So actions that we can do, adventurer can take the following actions. You can move. Move your adventurer on any number of spaces in a straight line, not diagonal. You may not move through blocks. You may not move through or share a space with your nemesis. If you are on top of a block, you may move onto adjacent blocks that are at the same height. You can climb. Move onto an adjacent block that is one level higher than your current position. And you can drop down. Move onto an adjacent block or the ground that is one level lower than your current position. And then there's a little note here, movement restrictions. Characters and objects in the game always move orthogonally, up, down, left, and right, and you never move or push a block diagonally. The outer wall shows the limit of the level. You can never move or push blocks beyond the wall. Okay. Now, you can push. Push. Move an adjacent block one space away from you. Your adventurer doesn't move when you do this. There cannot be anything in front of the block, such as a wall or another block, your nemesis, or the gem. You must be able to stand behind the block, opposite the direction you want to move it. You must be at the same height as the block, not above or below it. If you push a block with objects on top of it, such as other blocks, the gem, or your nemesis, they will fall straight down into the space the block previously occupied. If you push a block from a height, it will fall straight down until it lands on something. You may not push a block from a height if it would land on a gem. You cannot pull blocks towards you, and you cannot lift them above you. And I'm assuming you can't move multiple blocks. And you can't lift them. How the hell does that work? Can you move stacks? I don't think you can move stacks. So anyhow, completing levels. When you successfully complete a level, you unlock the next numbered level on your current floor. You can either set up and play this level immediately or return to the floor deck to your box with the new level card on top to mark your progress. Make sure to play through the levels on each floor in numbered order. When you complete the 10th level on a floor, read the Advance to New Floor card and open the next numbered floor box. Play through the new set of 10 levels in numbered order. If you complete floor 5, congratulations, you have defeated your nemesis and solved the Relics of Rajavihara. Time for a new adventure. Gameplay tips. You can never move or push blocks diagonally. You can only move up or down one level at a time. If the gem is more than one level up, you'll need to build a path up to it. If you push a block into another object... Oh, I see. I see. Okay. I see what happens. If you push a block into another object, you won't be able to push it back toward you unless you can move the object. If you push a block into a wall, you can't push it away from that wall again. And remember, if you get stuck, you can always reset. Okay, so we'll keep that as a reference. Now, so there's all kinds of things to consider. And of course, the first one is probably going to be pretty simple. I mean, so I can't move these, and I can't move from where I am at this level. I can't move any of those, and I can't get to the gem. So somehow I have to get one of these over here in order to get up there. I could move this one to here and then get on it and then get on this one, but then I couldn't get to the gem. So it looks to me like I have to move over to this one, push it over here, get on top, push this one to here, get on top, and then get on top and get the gem. So that's the strategy I'm going to do. So let's go ahead. We'll move my meeple here. We'll move it to here. We'll push. we'll move, we'll push, we'll move, we'll jump, we'll push, and then we'll move, and then we'll climb, and then we'll climb to the gem, and then we've got the gem. And that's level 1. So let's reset and count how many moves that took. So how many squares? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whoops, 11, 12, 13. So I should probably keep a record of that. So let's take a look. Well, I mean, I can rewatch this and figure it out later. So it took 13 moves to get to that solution for 1-1. And then that's the gem, and that's it, right? We then move to the next one.